Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. It is May 1st, one of my favorite months of the year. It is finally May. Happy May, everyone. Sunday afternoon, and welcome to the very first special episode of Marvel Mania, the show that's been long in the works that we're working hard on. It's finally here. This is the premiere episode. What a doozy of an episode it's going to be. Um, yeah. Just for clarification's sake, this is the week of release for Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness, but there is something very important I have to say at the top of the show. Notice, if you post Doctor Strange 2 spoilers in the live chat or in the comment section, you will be timed out. Repeat offenders will be banned. I have a zero tolerance policy. Thank you, and enjoy the show. So again, do not, under any circumstances, post spoilers. Please. I know there's some things out there floating around the Twitter sphere. We're not talking about that. Don't worry. This is a safe space for everyone. Don't worry. Nothing will happen. It's all good. But bringing in the number one Marvel spoiler guy in the world, we got Eddie.
Hey everyone, what's up? It's me.
Yeah, just FYI, don't go on this guy's page ever.
Yeah, don't. I was serious about it. I know nobody took me seriously when I said I'm a spoiler guy, but face the consequences now. I guess.
Yeah. Real quick, say hello to people in the chat, and then we'll start talking about some of our topics. We got Donovan Martin here. What's up, Donovan? We got Marcus Cruz in here. What's up, Marcus? We got Caleb Stack here. Hello. Nicotina's here. What's up, Andre? John is here. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you too, John. Kate Connors is here. Hello. Ruby 900's here. What's up? Nicotinas. RJ, is it true that Max cameos in Doctor Strange 2? No spoilers, Nicotina. I can't answer that question. Anthony Beltry's here. What's up? Rishi Baka is here. Leaking spoilers is not a joke, RJ. Kavari's here. And we're a proud member of the Eddie cult. You have a cult now?
I never knew this. I mean, I guess keep up the good work.
Well, Nicotina's saying, I heard that Eddie is playing Reese Richards. Not Reed, Reese.
Yeah, I'm his cousin from the hood.
Oh, man. All right. So, Eddie, I'll leave the choice up to you. Do you want to talk about the release date swap, Captain Carter, or X-Men first?
How about X-Men?
All right, let's talk X-Men 1st,
Mm-hmm.
okay? All right, so the X-Men, they're eventually coming into the MCU. One of the producers of the upcoming X-Men 97 show kind of talked about the importance of this cartoon when it comes to, bringing back the mutants, right? I mean, this is the X-Men 97 show is going to be Marvel Studios' first ever X-Men project under that studio banner. It is a revival of a classic cartoon, of course, but this does mean a lot in terms of where things are going for the future. So it says Disney Plus X-Men producer on the pressure of bringing back the mutants exclusive. There's one key milestone that fans are anxious for the MCU to reach, introducing mutants to the story franchise. Ever since Disney purchased Fox, audiences have been on the lookout for the discovery of the X Gene in a Marvel Studios project. Whenever the day comes, audiences' excitement will surely blow the roof off of theaters worldwide, but just when will that be? Patrick Stewart is set to be part of Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness, and if he is a variant of Professor X, this could mean the Benedict Cumberbatch project will be the first to include a mutant. But does that truly count? After all, it's basically a glorified cameo, no participant in the story. It counts. It technically counts. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's Professor X. They're bringing a mutant in. It counts. Like, it counts. This ain't like no wishy-washy thing. It counts. But anyway, fans want Marvel Studios' proper take on the famous superheroes. We realize finally, while it doesn't quite match those parameters, the upcoming animated X-Men 97 revival will undoubtedly tie over viewers while they hold out for the X-Gene to materialize in live action. Yada yada. They talk to them. The pressure of reviving the mutants. The direct's Russ Milham got to sit down with Moon Knight writer Beau DeMaio Also, the head writer and executive producer of the upcoming X-Men 97 animated Marvel Studios series Disney Plus to discuss the differences in working on both projects and in the general pressure of reviving the news from Marvel Studios. So that's something new to me. I did not know that the writer for Moon Knight, or one of the writers, was working on X-Men 97. Does that make you more excited, Eddie? I know you love Moon Knight. I
Look,
know you're like so excited.
I mean, here's hoping for the sixth episode to be the finale to be good. But
Yeah, it's this week
um,
too. Yeah.
yeah, no, I don't mind it. I mean, if they want their own people involved in animation, might as well. It's all the same studio anyway. And if they think their creatives behind the live action shows can do the same. I mean, if anything, there's always more leeway with animation anyway. Even though this is a revival of a classic cartoon, so like I said, I just had to see, I just had to see the performance for myself to see if it captures the same magic. But I'm excited for this.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. The right internet of the process is no different from studio and process standpoint, but the X-Men particularly something that's very close to Marvel Studios' hearts. From a studio and process standpoint, no different. Kevin Feige, Brad Winderbaum, Dana, who's working with us on this, who are our producers, they have the same level of involvement. I know in some studios, animation street like the Redheaded Stepchild, and honestly, What If and Marvel's other animated series are treated just as seriously as their live action properties. And X-Men in particular, something that's very close to Marvel Studios' hearts, and now that's back home at the studio, so that has been different. It's just like X-Men means something to a lot of people. There's a weight and a responsibility there, I think, now that's back in Marvel Studios. That is very different and that I'm always aware of. The funny difference is more Sleepless Nights, because on Moon Knight, if something didn't go right, I was like, well, Jeremy Slater was writing the show. So at the end of the day, he'll have to figure it out. There have been several months where I'm like, someone needs to figure this out. Oh, it's me now. So there's been a lot of growth, I'd say, that I had to do on X-Men 97, just as a storyteller and as a producer and as a person, that has made it a very different experience than writing on Moon Knight. So yeah, this is coming 2023 with 10 episodes. So, like I said, this is going to be a big moment because they're reviving such a popular show that people are like really, really, really excited for. And I'm very much looking forward to X Men 97. I'm a big fan of the original cartoon. It'll be curious to see how they pick that up and what they do with it. I mean, like I said, it is such a beloved cartoon that they're kind of like picking it back up right where it left off. So it's going to be really interesting. I mean, like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I think that it could tie into the overarching MCU, maybe. I mean, I don't know. It could be a standalone project. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but I know I'm super excited for it. So, I mean, Eddie, you got any last thoughts on this one?
Like I said, all I have to say about the X-Men 97 is get woke, get broke. I mean, X-Men has always been political. I know people like having those debates, but it's like you're gonna see it eventually. Like somebody's gonna say some bullshit. But in terms of my excitement, I love the X-Men. I want them to be introduced, and I don't know if this really counts because it's a continuation of a show that was already in its own universe, you know, like because of Spider-Man animated series and the Fantastic Four show as well. They were all connected in the same brand under the same thing. But
Mm.
like I said, like you said
Hey,
earlier,
Ashley.
this is the first time that we ever saw Marvel Studios doing anything when it comes to X-Men. So I can't wait. I really can't
Well, yeah,
wait.
there's just a lot of pressure on them, which I think they know that. There is going to be a lot of pressure on them to get this right. So I think they will, ultimately. The voice cast is going to be interesting, too. I mean, well, we can talk about it because, again, it's officially released stuff. It does seem like the Professor X in Doctor Strange 2 is the one from the X-Men cartoon. So, I mean, it could connect to the overarching multiverse, potentially. Maybe. We have to wait and see on that one. I
I
think
would
that's
like
very
them.
possible.
I would like them if they connect. If they make X-Men 97 canon to the MCU, there'll be a dope way.
They could. They very well could. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that one. Well, like I said, I think the X-Men, give it another couple years. I think let them get Fantastic Four under their belt. We'll talk about that in a second as well.
Isn't
Um,
Phase 4 done by next year?
Phase 4 is going to conclude with the Fantastic Four film in 2024, I believe. I think Fantastic Four is coming in 2024, and that's going to end
By the
Phase
end of
4.
2024, by the end of 2023.
I think early 2024. I think that'll be the end of Phase 4. We'll see,
You're
though.
looking
I think by
at
Comic-Con of this year, like San Diego Comic-Con D23, we're going to know a lot more about, like, the next couple years of Marvel movies.
I mean, they're doing
So,
D23 in September, I believe. So
yeah, there's also San Diego Comic-Con, which is in July. They could announce something there, like do another Comic-Con panel,
I
maybe.
think Comic Con is dead. I don't.
Well, we'll
I
see. We'll
don't think
see.
so.
Could be D23. But speaking of things that aren't dead, Captain Carter's back. And
Yay! Yes.
yeah, I love Cap.
White.
I love
She's
Haley
wifey
Atwell.
material. She's wifey
Yeah, I
material.
love Haley Atwell. I love Captain Carter. I really enjoyed What If. What do you guys think of What If, by the way? Did you guys like What If?
I like it, except for I did not watch the Thor episode because I know that was going to be trash. Straight up.
You didn't watch the Thor? The Thor episode had like a huge
No.
cliffhanger, though. It set up the
Oh,
Ultron thing.
although the Captain Marvel versus Thor, I saw the clips on Twitter. I was like, okay, that would be a cool way if you do that in the MCU. The final looks good. That's what if knows how to handle great fights. What if I give it like a 7 out of 10? It's not bad. Next, I hope season 2 that's coming on later this year is good and stuff.
Yeah, I forgot about that, man.
Which is weird because that means I wish they would do it next year. This Disney. Guess they paying a lot of people to do the animation early and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm really looking forward to seeing more of Captain Carter. Her story is obviously going to continue. What If season 2, her being in Doctor Strange 2, that's really awesome to me. I'm glad we got confirmation about that. It's not, yeah, this really isn't a spoiler because they officially released this. So if it's officially released,
the
footage,
Canadian
we can't
version,
talk about it.
The Canadian version of YouTube, yeah.
No, not the Canadian version. They uploaded on the regular Marvel Studios page as well.
Oh, they did? They updated?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
They did.
I thought people said it was the Canadian version. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
But
well, Marvel Studios Canada uploaded first, then the next day it was every other channels.
Okay, I mean, hey, she looks cool. I like the show. I hope we get to see more of her in live action. Maybe like how you say, like maybe a Disney Plus show, but as like a What If House Wars.
Well, we'll see. I mean, that's kind of the thing. We'll see what happens to her in this movie. I got a feeling Wanda's gonna kill a lot of people. I don't know if Captain Carter's gonna survive.
I mean, she has the same.
But here's the question, though: is this the same Captain Carter from What If, or is this a variant Captain Carter?
Probably a variant. That's my guess. Because the one from What If, she's with Black Widow. In this one, she's not with Black Widow.
Maybe she's doing, or maybe What If season 2 will explain how she ends up here. I don't know.
Unless she just mentioned Black Widow out of nowhere because she's with Black Widow. I didn't know, But like, I mean, I like her. I want to see more of her. And plus, the multiverse saga for the MCU is not done. Kevin Feige say that. So yeah, it will never be done.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the thing as well. I mean, we'll see. Her story was interesting because at the end of What If season 1, they were teasing that Steve was still alive, kind of like he was like
he's the Winter Soldier.
Program.
Yep. If that would be cool to see that next season, though.
Yeah, the MCU, right? MCU, yeah.
I bet they're talking about it right now. I guarantee you.
No, I'm sure it's gonna piss people off. She's in this movie, but I don't care. I really don't care. I think it's funny that there's like everyone's all like, everyone's like all raging about it. It's just like, it's just another character, y'all. It really does not even matter.
Well, people, if I had to really explain it, it really is unrealistic for a woman to be that in shape, despite this.
No, I'm cutting you off right there.
No, but like
I know you're joking, Donovan. I know you're joking. No worries.
Well, why does Wanda feet looks big as fuck? Jesus.
What?
Like people on
Wanda's
Twitter
feet.
Wanda feet like it looks weird in that angle, but it's the picture. But I mean, I think damn that bus shot. Okay, Josh Whedon, you directed this, I guess.
Oh yeah, there's also Lashana Lynch's
Monica?
Captain Marvel. Yeah, or Maria Rambeau. Yeah, she's
the
probably
Illuminati will see you.
Yeah. Well, she has jetpacks now, so I mean that's cool.
That was not in What If, I believe.
Yeah, no, that's a new thing for her. So, like I said, that could be something that ties her into being a variant. I don't know. That's kind of going to be the thing. Is it a variant? Is it the same one from What If? I don't exactly. Um. Yeah.
I really, I hope. I'm a huge fan of her. I would love if this movie's successful, which it will. If maybe Kevin Feige's like, we could give you a spinoff on Disney Plus. Why not? Because
I would be shocked if they didn't do like a Captain Carter animated series or a live action series and something.
they were
something.
doing the T'Challa one, and God rest his soul, Shad. So I mean, the Captain Carter series would be dope. So I would, or either live action or animated. I don't care. Both of them would be dope.
Yeah, Eddie, what do you think? Would you want to see more Captain Carter? Would you want it to be an animated show or a live action show, though?
I'm so sick of the MCU. No, I love the. She was the first episode of What If, right?
Yeah, she was episode 1. Yes.
Yeah, I love that episode. I like Captain Carter as a character. I thought the episode was neat. I thought it was, I liked Hayley Atwell reprising her role as Peggy Carter to play a superhero. I can't wait to see her in live action too. I hope she kills it. I have no problem seeing a Captain Carter show. It'll probably be good. I would prefer live action, but I would, like I said, I want, as long as we get it either way, I wouldn't care if it's animated.
Yeah. Degrassi, I'm kind of thinking the same thing. I think that the Illuminati in this movie is in a pocket dimension where it's just one version of the Illuminati that exists in one reality.
It's not the
protecting
MCU
their
version,
realm and their multiverse. Yeah, it's not the MCU Illuminati. It's just a pocket Illuminati with some variants. Like they're just there to be fodder for Wanda to kill. To be honest, it's my prediction.
Even Patrick Stewart said we should see what Doctor Strange are you. So like,
well, yeah, they probably like exist in the multiverse, but they're not like the main Illuminati. They're just like one. There's a bunch of variants who form their own version of the Illuminati to protect their realm and some aspects of the multiverse. Because the Illuminati is like going to be a group that's going to be around like for way.
But we know Kevin Feige is going to have his own version in MCU. We know that.
Yeah.
So,
this isn't a Marvel-related thing, but I will bring it up now because this is just breaking. That hashtag show is reporting that the Wonder Twins movie has been canceled by Warner Brothers Discovery.
For real? For real?
Yeah, this is just breaking now. This is not Marvel news, but I'll bring it up now because this is important.
What did I say?
That hashtag show is reporting that the Wonder Twins movie has been canceled. It was set to film starting July 5th, 2022, but the Warner Discovery merger has caused the film to be canceled.
Do you think they're going to... this is what happened. I think Discovery is going to pay those two actors and they'll be like, here's your money, but we will give you a different DC role. That happens.
This is not confirmed. This is coming from that hashtag show. We're waiting on official confirmation, but they're reporting the exclusive the movie's been canceled.
That is damn, bro. They asked that shit like, I mean, listen. I think the Wonder Twins are cool. We saw a tease of them in Crisis.
Yeah, and Blue Jay will get to your question in just a moment because it's going to tie into some of our next topics.
We saw them in Crisis. We saw them in Smallville for like 3 or 4 episodes written by Jeff Johns. But I mean, if they got canceled, it makes sense. Nobody know who the characters are. It's been almost 30 years. They don't know nothing. And I mean, they're probably gonna give. If that's true, they're gonna give those actors from Riverdale and the other one from a movie I forgot. Different DC roles, which I'm fine. So it's whatever. That's what probably DC is gonna do. Give them different roles in upcoming movies. So yeah.
Oh hey, what's up, Senior Nerd? No, I just got a notification from that hashtag show. I saw it on my timeline.
They're reliable, right?
It's not confirmed. They're hit or miss, to be honest. But like I said, take it with a grain of salt. There's no confirmation yet, but that hashtag show is reporting that the Wonder Twins movie has been canceled. So we'll see. We shall see. But yeah,
we'll see.
And yes, please make sure to hit the like button on the stream. Thank you, Ashley, for reminding me to say that. Please hit the like button on both my channel and Max's channel. It really helps out, boost the stream and the algorithm. Really helps out. So yes, please hit the like button. And hey, make sure you're subscribed too. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe
Imagine in
button.
Loki season 2, we see Captain Carter.
I mean,
cool.
it's not impossible. Yeah, let's talk about this. So, we got some release date shuffles. Captain Marvel 2, or well, it's more so called The Marvels, has been delayed, kinda. It's still coming out the same year. They just switched release dates, so they're going. So Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania moved to. Let me find the date. That moved to
That's a crazy name right
February 17th, 2023. And Captain Marvel, The Marvels will now drop July 28th, 2023. So they just swapped release dates. Now, the word on the street is that Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, it's already wrapped up principal photography. It's coming along a lot quicker. While the Marvels is still doing their principal photography and needs more time for visual effects and post-production. So they just switched the release dates. They're still both coming out the same year, though. So, do you guys worry about this? Is this fine for you guys? Or...
No, because I believe that was gonna be the release date for Ant-Man. That was gonna be February, and Kevin Feige moved it. So, I mean, I'm fine. I'm going to see Quantumania for Kang, and I mean, I heard there was rumors that Kate Bishop will show up. Who knows? So hope it's true.
Where the hell would Kate Bishop fit in this though? Like, they're visiting the quantum realm. Where the hell would she pop up?
I have no clue. There was rumors. I can't remember where it came from, but I mean, it'll be cool if she did. But who knows? I mean, I think Kang is gonna be dope, but he's playing the actual Kang. I hope. I hope it's not the one that we saw in Loki, the one that died. So I think it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna see it. Ant-Man 3 shot in the volume with stagecraft, so it's gonna be looks amazing. And Captain Marvel 2, damn, I don't like the Marvel name, but it's gonna call it Captain Marvel 2. But
yeah, and I have to bring this up. I like to keep the show positive, but
yes.
This being the reaction to a simple release date delay, Captain Marvel sequel delayed again. Fantastic Four director abandons the MCU. Bad news for Marvel. Like, really?
That's not bad news.
More bad news for Marvel. Director quits Fantastic Four movie. The Marvel's delayed again. Like, what? Like, they have to put Brie Larson in the thumbnail. They have to. They have to put Brie in the thumbnail. And then they put Brie in the thumbnail, in another video that's like absolutely nothing to do with her. It's just like, I think it's funny. I think it's really pathetic.
What does Brie Larson have to do with delaying?
Apparently, it's Brie Larson's fault that Fantastic Four lost its director. Apparently,
bro,
I don't understand how, but it is.
Oh my gosh, bro! Like the Ant-Man 3 been done a long time ago. Of course, it's good. They shot in the volume. They only did a couple reshoots, and that's it. Other than that, it's already done. With Marvels, that's a lot of visual effects. With Captain Marvel, Kamala, and Monica, Jesus. So that's a lot. And plus, I think they're shot in the volume too at the Marvels.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I think the movie's going to be good. It's going to hit. That's coming out at the same time as Christopher Nolan movie and then Barbie movie. So, Captain Marvel is going to beat those movies anyway.
Well, no, Captain Marvel should be a big movie. I don't think it's going to have like much issue where it's like, oh my God, or like it's going to flop. Like people, I just think it's funny. People really are downplaying this. Like, again, I know that Captain Marvel, the first one released right before Endgame and everyone's on like that high, but still, you don't make $1 billion unless people somewhat like your movie. Even just a smidge. Like, I'm sorry, but there was repeat viewing.
But people say that Disney bought those tickets and shares.
That would be impossible. It would be impossible for them to buy tickets because, one, that's illegal, plus two, that'd be almost impossible to hide. Like, you couldn't hide that.
That's what I'm saying. The Thunder Menace is stupid.
Like, oh no, I know they are blaming Brie for Justin Lin leaving too, even though it's pretty obvious it's Vin Diesel.
Well,
not
obviously,
Brie
Vin Diesel,
Larson.
big ass ego.
Well, yeah, he does. He does. He should just stick to being Groot. That's what he's good at. Just say 3 lines, you get your paycheck.
3 line and get his $1 million paycheck.
Right. Um. So I'm not saying the Marvels is going to do amazing, like 1 billion or like 2 billion, but it's going to make money. I mean, it's got like some popular characters in there. Plus, two, it's a team up movie, so
I
we'll
mean,
see.
Ant-Man 3 probably do the
I mean, I
same one
think
as
Ant-Man
Ant-Man
3
2.
is going to be huge. I think Ant-Man 3 is going to be the biggest of the
Well, you got
Ant-Man movies.
Modok and Kang too. That's a weird combination.
MODOK, King, Bill Murray.
Yep.
Although
That
Bill
would-
Murray, I don't know anymore. He's kind of
I
I
mean,
don't know what's going on with Bill
well,
Murray, but
he did say that the other day that he said it was his fault. He thought, yeah,
well, he said he like made a joke that wasn't taken very
yeah.
well, and then
I mean, I get it. If you're from a different time era and the person doesn't like that joke, it's kind
oh
of
yeah, I
like
remember that too, Caleb. But the theaters were empty. I was there an hour before the film. Clearly no one's going to show up. Here's a photo I took. Yeah,
Oh
they
my
they
God.
faked
Yeah,
that.
yeah, because people go Thursday opening fucking night, dumbasses. So like, come on, bro. People are dumb as fuck, bro.
Well, even if people don't really care for Captain Marvel as a character, they're going to care about Monica and they're going to care about Kamala. I
I'm not saying
guarantee you.
Kamala.
I guarantee you they're going to care about Kamala and Monica. Monica especially.
She should have been a human.
FanMS Els is here saying I saw the video. Ryan thinks that Watts left because he thinks Fantastic Four will be woke because they, and I quote, won't cast 4 straight white people. That is such bullshit.
That
dude.
is the most bullshit out of. Oh my gosh, man! Just God bless them. Just God bless them. Fucking retarded people. I swear.
Yeah, they're gonna eat crow in a few days probably, but we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see.
watch when Marvel announced their.
They're gonna announce the Fantastic Four cast this summer. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna announce the cast this year.
Either Comic Con or by September of D23.
Exactly. Yep.
So what's up?
And hey, who cares if they're not all white? Like, who gives a
Bro,
shit?
I don't listen.
I didn't care back in 2015. Well, yeah, I didn't care back in 2015 when they cast Michael B. Jordan. I didn't care. It's like, okay, whatever. Like, he's Johnny Storm.
Johnny Storm. It was not his fault. Do not blame Michael B. Jordan.
Well, that is true. Ryan Kindle was the same guy. He said there's too many good black people in the Batman.
Oh my god, bro! There was only fucking 2. I can't remember.
Yeah, 2.
2. Yeah, like come on. Bro. Like,
all the white guys are like majority of the white guys are bad guys. Whatever, man.
They're not, bro. It's a corrupt. Okay, I know. Yeah.
See you, Patrick. Thanks for hanging out, man. So yeah, so that kind of ties into our main topic, which we'll get into in just a moment. But I figured we might as well get this out of the way. Actually, you know what? No, let's just go into this. Let's go. We're already on the topic. Let's talk about it. Jon Watts has exited the Fantastic Four film. Now I know people. This was trending and people were worried.
Oh, people were clapping. You heard that, right?
Well, some people were fine with this. But
people was.
Well, let's actually talk about this and understand why he left, because it's not a bad reason. This isn't a case of creative differences. This isn't a case of yada yada yada, anything bad going on. It's really quite simple. The dude needs a break. That's it. So why Spider-Man's Jon Watts is no longer rebooting Marvel Studios' Fantastic Four. According to Deadline, Jon Watts, director of the 3 MCU Spider-Man films, including Spider-Man No Way Home, has exited Marvel Studios' Fantastic Four. He was announced as the reboot's director by Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige at Disney's December 2020 Investor Day presentation. As far as Deadline sources could confirm, there was nothing sinister here, and Watts simply needed a break from the superhero genre after finishing the recent Spider-Man trilogy. In a joint statement from Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios co-president Louis D'Esposito, they said that while they were looking forward to continuing our work with Watts, they also understand or support him leave, but are optimistic about working with him in the future. Collaborating with Jon on the Spider-Man films has been a true pleasure. We were looking forward to continuing our work with him to bring the Fantastic Four in the MCU, but understand our support of his reasons for stepping away. We are optimistic that we will have the opportunity to work to get together again at some point down the road. This is what Jon Watts said. Making 3 Spider-Man films was an incredible and life-changing experience for me. I'm eternally grateful to have been part of the MCU for 7 years. I'm hopeful we'll work together again. I can't wait to see the amazing vision for Fantastic Four brought to life. So again, nothing bad here at all. This isn't like a case of there being creative differences, right? So the thing here with this, oh wait, did we lose Anthony?
Yeah, I guess he just booked.
He probably had a connection issue. I'm sure he'll be coming back. But no, the thing is with this, okay. The thing we got to realize when it comes to this is that Jon Watts made 3 Spider-Man movies back to back to back from like 2016 all the way to 2022. Okay? Like, I honestly don't believe this is anything that serious or evil or like there's some kind of creative issues. But I will pull up because Degrassi wants me to pull it up.
I don't want him to direct Spider-Man 4 and Sony like, oh, let's bring back Zendaya. So the end of No Way Home was pointless then. Because why will you bring her back in the 4th movie? You should wait until the 5th or 6th to bring her back. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I know that she's going to MIT with Ned, but like, it's just I don't want to like. I love Watts. I
But
think he's a
see,
good director.
here's the difference, though, Degrassi, because I have the statement. We'll bring it up because he's been bringing up the comparison to Scott Derrickson. When Variety reported this back in 2020, when they said Scott Derrickson drops out, Marvel themselves said the studio confirms the departure attributed to creative differences. Marvel Studios and Scott Derrickson have amicably parted ways in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness due to creative differences, Marvel said in a statement to Variety. Remain grateful to Scott for his contributions to the MCU. They directly said it was creative differences. With this Jon Watts statement, they are not saying that. They're saying he needs a break because he just directed 3 Spider-Man movies, including one of our biggest movies of all time. So it's not, I understand the comparison to bring it up, but it's not the same thing. There's no creative differences or creative strikes. This is just simply we're giving him a break and getting someone else to come in to film this film in the next year or so. He's going to take a break and probably go to Spider-Man 4 because Sony does expect him to return for Spider-Man 4 with Zendaya and Tom Holland.
So the ending of No Way Home was pointless then.
Not necessarily. Zendaya could just be a cameo. We don't know what the story is.
Well, I mean, he's going to MIT, so he was actually that's true. He will see her doing the whole way. Okay, yeah, sure. I guess I just want to see Black. Just give me Black Cat as his love interest. Just do it. Like, come on. Like, God damn, Sony. Like, at least, but like, I mean, with Scott, like, he wanted to make Doctor Strange a horror movie. A straight up horror.
Well,
movie.
yeah. Well, Sam Raimi can still do horror. They just wanted to be mass appeal horror, not like Scott Derrickson. I mean, listen, Scott Derrickson got to make The Black Phone, and The Black Phone looks amazing. That looks like a great movie. So again, I'm not concerned about this, but again, let me ask Eddie. Eddie, what do you think about this? Are you upset that Jon Watts left? Do you understand why he said he left the project?
I was surprised when he left. I mean, I was actually curious about how he would have made the Fantastic Four movie. But like I said, I guess it makes sense if you just wants a break from superhero movies or even movies altogether, just chill. I mean, he definitely
well, he's not taking a break from movies, real quick, because I want to bring up Degrassi's comment too, because yes, he is making that movie for Apple TV Plus, and he is rumored to be directing some sort of kid-centric Star Wars series for Disney Plus. We don't know what that is yet. But again, those are not superhero, big-budget Marvel Studios films, right? They are very different movies from another Spider-Man movie or Fantastic Four movie. He's going to keep working, but clearly he's taking a break from the superhero genre, which I'm fine with. Because it's either one or two things. Either he's taking a break for that legitimate reason, or they got the director that they wanted to all along, which we'll get into later, because I have some theories. I think Jon Watts could have always been a placement director, like basically like the guy they had as a backup, or he's being genuine and he just wants a break. Sometimes the easy answer is just what it is. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's like some ulterior thing. I don't know though. But yeah, sorry to cut you off, Eddie. Do you have anything else you want to say?
No, that's okay. But no, I he already proved himself to Marvel Studios, so obviously they'll bring him back. But like I said, I hope it doesn't push back the Well, there's not even a date, so they could just go with it whenever they
Well,
want
yeah,
to.
there is no date for this movie. We
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, it's more than likely going to come out in 2024, but we still don't know yet.
Yeah, no, but even with that, even if there's no official day or day at all, it's like I wouldn't be surprised if at least for the people who are actually there in the creative process of the movie, it gets pushed more further than they expected in terms of release date, or the release date they have in mind. But like I said, I hope we get this movie still. I hope they don't take forever for it since he's leaving. I mean, he left already, but I just had to wait and see if this makes them really think about, because people have been complaining that there hasn't been really any good Fantastic Four movies there. So if this makes them have to think more about the process of what do people want to see in terms of that movie. I guess that's all I can say. I guess they have all the time they need to give us a good story.
Yeah, Anthony, do you have any thoughts on this?
I'm not surprised. The guy made some great Spider-Man movies. No Way Home is a masterpiece. 10 out of 10. Mike says he's gonna take a break doing stuff. I mean, look, he's doing an Apple Plus movie and a Disney Plus series, whatever rumor, allegedly. So I'm not surprised. I hope he come back in the future with Marvel Studio and stuff like that. I do not want him to see him direct Spider-Man 4 for the Lord of God. Let's get a new director, start fresh. And I mean, is that I hope they get a good director for Fantastic Four. Either way, and I wish Jon Watts the best in his future. I'll see
Yeah,
his movies will come out, like the one they got up with Atwell. We'll see that, sure. So
yeah,
yeah.
no, we'll have to wait and see with that for sure. But that does leave a big question, and that is, of course, who should direct Fantastic Four now? Who
Mm,
should come in and direct it? I
mm.
have a couple of suggestions myself that I'll bring up, but Eddie, do you have any thoughts on who could direct this film?
I don't know. Even I was thinking. I know some people said just have Sam Raimi behind it since they just newly brought him back, and it is a thing. I mean, there are people like the Russo brothers who did multiple projects instead of just having one specific franchise. I guess him. I know people said don't bring Peyton Reed into this mess. I mean, I don't know about how I feel about that, but people were saying don't get his ass. Bryce Dallas Howard. I'm not sure about that to watch. I mean, I'm
Well, yeah, we'll get to that in a second because
yeah.
like I said, I have my list. But Anthony, so I
My
mean, do you have
list
any?
would
So for
be
you, Eddie, what was your list, real quick? Do you have a
No,
couple names?
I said Sam Raimi. I guess Peyton Reed, and people are divided against that, and yeah, I have to pick those two. I really can't think of anyone else right now.
So for you, it's Sam Raimi and Peyton Reed.
Yeah.
Okay, Anthony, you got a list of
um
directors you think could step in?
yeah, I say Rick. I say
Oh,
Rick
Rick
for you
Famuyiwa.
yeah.
That you know
Um
what, Anthony,
That's a good one.
that's a good one. No one's brought up Rick Famuyiwa. That
yeah,
could be a
Rick.
really good
I think he's
choice.
a great director. He should have done the Flash movie fucking wonders. But other than that, and then I say Brad Bird from I think he's a good I think he's
Oh
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
The
I heard about
Incredibles.
that one
Yeah.
too.
And I say Sam Raimi and Dallas. They're both good directors and stuff. I think she should direct a Marvel movie in the future. And I'm pretty sure no, hell no, Josh Trank. He should not come back. Um,
Yeah, we don't need Josh
so
Trank moving
no,
in there.
no. Although it was not his fault, it was Fox. But so like I would love to. I love them to do all those directors. I love them to do. If I does it for, I mean, I'm pretty sure Kevin Feige talks about them, maybe, and he
Yeah.
should.
Well, I want to say
And
this
yeah,
real quick. They put out this statement, but I
they already got
guarantee
somebody.
you, they already have the director lined up. They already know who's directing it. They haven't made it public yet, but like they know who's directing it.
I feel like there's gonna be backlash. You know, yeah. This is how Twitter works. There's gonna be some backlash when they announce it.
Well, you know how it is. It's always Twitter's Twitter.
I mean,
Um,
I mean, if Sam Raimi can do it, I'm probably gonna do Doctor Strange 3, and that's it. That's just my guess.
Pollution. Yeah, no Tim Story either. Caleb saying Matthew Vaughn or Chris McQuarrie. Those are decent choices. Rick Famuyiwa, Mark Webb. The
I like
Dan
Mark Webb. Yeah.
the Degrassi says the Daniels. They did everything everywhere all at once.
Ooh,
So
interesting.
honestly, I believe there's only three choices. I believe it's either one of these three people. It's either going to be Peyton Reed, because Peyton Reed's always wanted to direct the Fantastic Four movie. They just moved up Ant-Man 3. It's going to come out earlier, which means it's going to be done, so you can immediately jump into directing Fantastic Four if he wants to.
Oh, that's gonna
I
be a
think
backlash.
no, people are going to hate. People are going to be really upset if he directs it, but I feel like Peyton Reed can deliver on Fantastic Four. It's his dream project with Marvel. It's what he's always wanted to do.
He's gonna make it like the 61.
Well, he did have a pitch way back where it was going to be a period piece, but I don't think that's going to be the movie anymore.
Oh no,
It's either going to be Peyton Reed. I'm going to say a name. Don't jump to conclusions, but I'm going to bring up the name.
Sure.
I think it's very possible they get John Krasinski to star and direct.
And I'm not surprised.
I don't know who's playing Mr. Fantastic. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think in the next year we'll know who's playing it. But I think John Krasinski, if he directs it, he's got to star as Reed Richards.
He's a beautiful mind, I'll tell you that.
I have heard that as well. That people say he might as well do that dual thing.
I could see John Krasinski stepping in to direct it, or this is my last pick. This is the one I'm really confident in. I feel like she would do a great job. I do think Bryce Dallas Howard would be a great choice.
Oh, please, yes.
I really believe that Bryce Dallas Howard would own that.
If
they brought on Bryce Dallas Howard to do it, I think Bryce would do an amazing job.
You don't even follow her. That's fucked up.
Oh, I don't?
No, look.
Oh, we fix that real quick.
That's fucked up. Wait, boy, hey. I think she would do an amazing job. And she's
she's directed some of the best episodes of The Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah.
I believe she can direct a big budget movie like this. I really believe that she can fit right into the Marvel fold. I truly believe she can do it. I really believe that she could direct that movie if given the opportunity. Honestly, my pick would be Bryce Dallas Howard. I would go with Bryce Dallas Howard to direct this. Heck, she could even be Sue Storm. She could act and direct in this too. I wouldn't mind Bryce Dallas Howard as Sue Storm. I think she could do a great job as Sue Storm.
I don't know about that. She must have to. No, I ain't gonna say it. But like,
I don't think it's gonna be Emily Blunt. I don't. She doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to be in it.
Unless it comes from
I really believe, and I also believe that she's gonna direct some episodes of Willow. So, like I said, she's a very talented director. I think she's proven herself on the big budget scale. I would go with Bryce Dallas Howard for this movie. If I'm picking a director, I go with Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah, her and her father are smart, and hey, she's a genius, and I hope she does get to direct a Marvel movie. And Fantastic Four will be dope for her because this will be her first time doing a big budget movie for a studio, and she's not gonna have pressure. She already worked with Disney. And I'm pretty sure Kevin Feige, talk to other directors about her. So, like, why not?
Yeah, and then we have Mr. Philosophical Pickle here. Pickle is one of the biggest haters when it comes to John Krasinski as Reed. He does not like that casting choice, and he says here, likable, sexy soldier man for Reed Richards, a man who has been in rom-coms for 15 years, only been great in one film where he didn't speak for 85% of it. What am I missing with Krasinski? I think, honestly, I would say look at Krasinski, not only as a great actor, but as a great directing talent, and up-and-coming director at that. I think Krasinski, he nails the look, right? But I know the look isn't as important for you, Pickle, as it is the acting ability. I would just say this. I think he can pull off the stoicness of Reed. I think he can come across as an arrogant asshole, which is what Reed also needs to be. I think he does have that acting prowess within him. I would just maybe not have him direct himself.
Pickles, who do you want Pickles as Reed? I'm curious. Because listen, who was Chris
Deborah Chow? Deborah Chow would be good. I would not want Robert Rodriguez to direct this.
He needs to sit down and.
I love Robert Rodriguez, but I would not give him Fantastic Four.
I say this: give him maybe Silver Surfer.
No, I wouldn't give him. I would give the Russo Silver Surfer, to be honest.
I don't know, bro. They're gonna direct. You know, they're gonna direct Secret Wars. You know that.
Yeah, but Silver Surfer in a Galactus movie could be a direct lead-in for
That's true. That is true. Hey, hey. Pickles, who's your pick? I'm curious who you want us to read. I mean, like, listen. I love Chris. He's a good actor. I think he's good, and he's a good director too. I mean, just like it's like saying who was fucking
I
Chris
want his
Evans.
rate to be like Jim from The Office.
Oh, that would be funny.
Rodriguez could do a good Ghost Rider movie. I could
Oh
see
yeah.
that. I could see Rodriguez doing good with that.
Just give me the guy from The Walking
Yeah.
Dead, and I'll be fine.
Yeah. Hold the fort for just a second, guys. Got to answer a phone call.
Yes, sir. Like, I mean, that best shot will be good. I like that. Senor Nerd and Edgar Wright's. Yeah. I think listen with Edgar Wright. I think he's gonna come back and do something with Marvel. I think he's gonna be good. I hope he's doing a good job. I mean, that's what we rich. I think he's
Yeah.
be good. I think
I
you
mean,
think Edgar Wright will come back to do something with Marvel?
I know people really want Edgar Wright to direct a Marvel movie. I just can't see it happening. I mean, it would be amazing, don't get me wrong. I think especially in the wake of the Ant-Man thing. But I don't know. Oh yeah, they would Hyperion. Imagine if they got Bryce Dallas Howard, like they fired a man to get a woman to direct.
He likes Appearance. I would love to see him in a Marvel movie.
Oh yeah, it would be a crapshoot. But I honestly I do believe, I really, really, really believe that it's down to those three. It's Peyton Reed, John Krasinski, or Bryce Dallas Howard. Pickle says Billy Crudup, Eddie Redmayne, Dev Patel, Rami Malek, and Hamish Linklater would all be better in my opinion, and I could come up with at least 10 more.
I mean, I don't know about Billy Crudup.
I could see Dev Patel. I could see Dev Patel as Reed Richards.
Yeah, I could see that. But I mean, Billy Crudup is an amazing actor. I don't know if he will be ready to jump with Marvel.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Degrassi says with Jack Ryan season 4 in production, likely season 5 to come, the Quiet Place franchise and a potential Office rival, John Krasinski surely busy. That is exactly why, Degrassi, I don't think John Krasinski would direct. That's why I feel like that's the biggest hurdle for him.
Yeah, I feel like he will start in it.
I think he could star as Reed Richards if he's cast. We don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. Probably this summer they'll cast.
That's an Office revival?
Well, except potential. I mean, I could see that happening too. That's why I feel like Bryce Dallas Howard or Peyton Reed's more likely. If I was a betting man, I would say they're going to give it to Peyton Reed. I wouldn't give it to Peyton Reed. I would give it to Bryce Dallas Howard. Personally, I think Bryce is the best choice. If I'm picking a director right now, I'm going with Bryce Dallas Howard.
Chloe Zhao? I don't know. She's probably done with
she would probably do another Eternals movie, to be honest.
I think she's done with Marvel. I don't think she's done with that.
I don't think she's done with Marvel, man. I don't think she's done.
I mean, I think she's gonna pick another. I think she's gonna pick another character to do. I would give her Ghost Rider. Why not? You know,
Ghost Rider. Krasinski is the easy, lazy choice in my opinion. People think he looks like him. That's good enough. I truly hope I'm wrong. Pickle, I will send you a link, my man. I want you. I actually would like to have this conversation with you because I want your perspective on this if you're available. If you're not available, then you can talk in the chat still. But like, if you're free, I really, really, really would love your perspective on this because you are like I've never understood why you were so against Krasinski. I get like a vague idea because I feel like you think it's like really like as you said it's the easy and lazy choice, but like deep down I want to know what about Jim from The Office's face just makes you really want to punch him.
I mean, Jim.
Oh, he's not. He's making stew. Okay, no worries, man. No worries. Matthew Vaughn would make an incredible Fantastic Four movie, but he usually likes to make art. I could see Matthew Vaughn. Well, X-Men First Class.
I could see Matthew Vaughn coming back to do another X-Men movie because this is why I hate Fox so much. They brought back Bryan Singer trash ass for no reason.
That is true. John Krasinski was almost Captain America.
Oh yeah,
back in
2011.
Back in 2010 when they were casting, he almost got the part. Could you imagine that if he would have gotten that?
Oh my! But he did tell the story. I think of Jimmy Kimmel, and he's like, "Yeah, I saw Chris Evans at store." He's like, "Yep, I'm out." Which is funny. I mean, maybe. Hey, I say this. Maybe in Secret Wars, we could see a variant of him as Captain America. That'd be cool.
Maybe. No, that's certainly possible. Absolutely. We will have
I
to wait and
think
see.
I got. Well, Chris Evans is the more great. Is the more great actor. I like Chris Evans. This guy. Hope he come back in the future.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Pickle says he's too likable, and I think you need a really great actor to embody the specifications of Reed. The isolation, the personality, the intelligence. I can't wait. I can't see Jimbo going toe to toe with Dr. Doom. Well, Jimbo, he's going to be going toe to toe with those Call of Duty players. He ain't fighting no Dr. Doom. That's a
I don't think Doctor Doom will
Nah.
be. I don't think Doctor Doom will be the first
I do like
villain.
Degrassi's casting choice though. Rami Malek for Doom. That could be really good. I wouldn't mind.
I think they do Doom for the second movie, and they're gonna do the original Fantastic Four villain from the 60s.
Oh, the Mole Man.
Yeah, Mole Man. Yep.
Yeah. Well, that moves into the third subtopic for this overall main topic. It's an important question, folks. What is it going to take to get the Fantastic Four right? They've done this franchise 3 times at this point. Once in the 90s, once in 2005, and once in 2015.
That
All
doesn't
of them
count. The
sucked.
91.
All of them sucked. The 90s one does count. They made the movie, it counts.
But it
And
was
sadly,
cheap.
the 90s one is still the most accurate to the source material.
No. I thought the
I'm
first one.
serious.
I thought the first one from 2005 was okay. It's not bad. Although I think it was good. I mean, it was okay at best for '05. The visual effects looks cool and stuff like that. But like, I mean, I don't know what it would take. I mean, just get a good script, a good actors and actresses to play the role and stuff. You just gotta embody them, bro. Do not
I
bring
would not get Roger Corman, no.
no.
Even Rise of the Silver Surfer wasn't that good, man. Remember, they turned Galactus into a freaking cloud monster. No.
Well, yeah, you gotta
Yeah, that was
blame.
stupid
You
as
gotta
hell,
you gotta
man.
blame the guy. Who I forgot. Tim Rothman. Yeah, Rothman.
Yeah, Tom Rothman, Tim
Yeah,
Story, all those fools. All of them. All of them can
Tim.
suck it, man.
I haven't seen Tim. I think Tim Story's in retirement. Hey, but man, I just gotta get good script and good director and a good cast. I want it to be good. It just 2015 especially was. I don't know what Fox was thinking in 2015, man. Like, you fucked up everything.
The MCU
In
is
the
a lot
return.
like the Ultimate Universe. Yeah, a little bit.
I agree. A
Degrassi.
little bit, not too much. A little
It's got
bit.
some influence.
But I don't know. I don't know how you will get it right. That's a good question.
No, it's something we have to ask ourselves because they've tried so many times. Here's what I say. Do they do an origin story in this movie? Do they do the origin? I
How you
say
gonna
yeah.
bring
I
Kevin
say yes.
Feige?
They do. I say yes. They do.
Yes, they
This is an
do.
origin film. I could be wrong, but I feel like they will do the origin because it's been so long. It's been 7 years since the last iteration of these characters. It's going to be like 8
It doesn't
years when
exist.
they actually make when the movie actually comes out. I say you do the origin, maybe opening credit style like Incredible Hulk, but I believe you do an origin film. One of the rare times Marvel does an origin film, and I would have them fight the Mole Man. I would honestly have them fight the Mole Man. Like, I feel like that's the way to go. Or do the origin Quantumania. They could maybe Peyton Reed handles the origin in
they
that
could tie
film.
it in that they've been working with the Samuel Jackson character, Nick Fury, in space. You know.
Oh, it's Sword.
Yeah, with sword and stuff like that, and then something happened that they get their powers. You know.
I mean, maybe that's a possibility. Absolutely, I could maybe see that happening. Um, I would do it like the original comics. They get their powers, they fight the Mole Man and his mole monsters. Then for a sequel, you set up the Inhumans, maybe where they fight the Inhumans. That's how you introduce them. I think Fantastic Four versus Inhumans could be really cool. Do the
You
Inhumans
really think Kevin
correctly.
Feige's gonna do that? Bring back the Inhumans after the TV show?
I think yes. Eventually,
Bro,
one day, yes, they will come back.
listen, after promoter took that project from him, I don't think so. You know, I would love to see the humans. I would have been
Yeah,
perfect. I'll say
you could
if
you could
Kamala
do this
wasn't.
too, Pickle. All you have to do is have Reed explain the action at a public speech at Science University or something. Have a slideshow, have some visuals. You explain this in 10 minutes. You could do it that way too, where he's given a
That would
speech
be
at like
good.
some
I like
science
that.
presentation, and we get the flashbacks to what happened, and we cut to present day. That could happen too. Um,
You think Reed
I
brought
just
the
don't think
Avengers
they're gonna
Tower?
skip the origin because Marvel's gonna want to do the origin correctly this time. They're gonna want to do it like in a good way. Um,
You think Reed
yeah,
brought
and I
the
think the
Avengers
quantum
Tower?
realm probably will be how they get their powers. Yes, I agree. I think the quantum realm is how they're gonna get their powers.
Yeah. You think Reed brought the Avengers Tower or no? Or
It would make
or
a lot of
was
sense if he did.
I saw people been saying it was Kingpin. I don't think it's Kingpin. It's impossible. Hell no.
We've been
But
waiting to hear who bought that damn tower for like
it's been 5 years.
5 years now. Yeah,
4 or 5, whatever. Like, come on, Tony. Tony, come back from the dead and tell us. Like, Jesus. Like, I'm not Kevin Feige's keeping it as a secret. Like, man, who bought it? It's just tell us. I want to see who bought it. I mean, if it's Reed Richards, I'll be fine. That would be cool.
I don't think the MCU will do Green Goblin, man. I could be wrong, but I feel like they're gonna want to do their own villains going forward because they've already brought in Green Goblin in No Way Home. I know it wasn't
so
in their version of Green Goblin, but
it'll be so hard to top Willem Dafoe
Baxter
performance
Foundation.
and stuff like that. I don't think they'll do Green Goblin. I think you could see a version of the Lizard in the college trilogy, and that's it.
I think Lizard would really fit very well.
A comic accurate Lizard. A comic accurate Lizard.
Yes, comic accurate Lizard. Yes.
I did like
Eddie, what do you think, man? What do you want this Fantastic Four film to be like? What do you think it's going to take to get the characters done right?
I'm not even sure, man, because obviously they can't stray away from the source material, and in certain ways, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Even though I do have a soft spot for the mid 2001s, especially the first one. The 2015 one sucks, but 1990s, people are saying that's unwatchable. But I don't know. I wouldn't. It's not. I'm not saying they should stray away from the campiness of the actual core of the characters, but obviously like take it more seriously than others. But it's like I don't know. Marvel's first family. I just don't know how people just can't get it right. I really don't know what to tell them. I mean, it's hard when it comes to the actual what's going to be in the story. I mean, an origin movie doesn't sound that bad, but at the same time, it's like in my head, I'm like, well, you could do the origin like a flashback. You have actual flashbacks to those events, and just getting the team together, have them established as a cohesive team, and just show flashbacks about what happened with the accident, and there are a couple of things that happened in the past. Like it's kind of similar to like Ben Affleck's Batman, already Batman for 20 years, but with him, we didn't get any of that stuff, but they could just do something like that with the Fantastic Four and the MCU. Like I said, it's hard to introduce them now because something like the Fantastic Four, if it wasn't for Fox owning that and X-Men, they probably would have introduced them like in Phase 1 or like early Phase 2. But like having them introduced all the way now, with all the stuff that's already happened, it's like it's a shame. But it's like I really don't know how to introduce them. It's gonna be a hassle.
Yeah. I do feel like Fantastic Four will take center stage for like the next phase or so because they have ties to King, they got ties to Galactus, Doctor Doom. Like they can be like a centerpiece for the universe going forward.
Dr. Doom and Wakanda Forever.
Remember how the Avengers were like the centerpiece for the universe for a while? Like the Avengers, it was the Avengers and Thanos.
Yeah.
Like, well, yeah, of course. Feige was
but
he wasn't like in charge.
He wasn't in charge, bro. Like Jesus Christ, I don't like. I'm sorry. I've been seeing. I listen, the guy. I get it. He was a second producer, but also
that's how he got experience, though. Because this thing, he got experience. I mean, Feige isn't perfect. Let's just make that very clear. He is not.
He isn't perfect.
He isn't perfect, but I think they realize how important it is to get the property done correctly this time. They cannot afford to screw this up. They just can't. Like, they cannot afford to get Fantastic Four done incorrectly. They just can't. Like, it would be disastrous. They literally cannot afford for that to happen. They just can't.
I would have been fine if they did like a Disney Plus series, but it's whatever.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, I think that, we'll do we're going to do a Doctor Strange review. We're gonna read and watch the reviews, and we'll go over our last minute predictions. Well, they are in charge of the production in some ways, but they don't have like the creative leeway and say.
Yeah, but he's not correct. Bro, if he was, okay, I'll tell you this: if Kevin
But
Feige
regardless,
was a creative in
even if he
those,
was really in charge of those movies and had some kind of creative leeway, he would learn what worked and what didn't work with those movies. I feel like, at least. I think he would learn. I think he would understand what didn't work with those movies and make sure not to repeat those mistakes. In my opinion, regardless of it, I think he's going to pay attention to what worked and what didn't work.
Yep. How Quicksilver works? What do you mean how Quicksilver works?
What's up, Keely? Yeah, they still haven't got a replacement for Justin Lin yet. Maybe get Justin Lin over to do Fantastic Four. Maybe they'll do that.
Oh, I know people been throwing out that on Twitter. So hey, that would be interesting.
It's not impossible.
I'll give him an MCU project. I think he's a good director. I mean, hey, I mean, listen, what the future holds, I hope we get a good movie in 2024, whatever. A good cast and a good director and a good script.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do my fan casting just real quick. This is my fan casting for who I would pick. I would do John Krasinski as Reed Richards. I would do Kirsten Bell as Sue Storm. I would do Decree Montgomery as Johnny Storm, and I do Lee Schreiber as the Thing.
I thought you said The Rock.
No, why did I say The Rock?
Because that's what I said on Twitter. Like,
Ben Grimm is one of the most famous Jewish characters in all of comics. Like, he's modeled after Jack the King Kirby. Like, it has to be a Jewish actor. I would pick Lee Schreiber.
The Rock would look so weird. That makeup.
Yeah, The Rock.
No. They wouldn't do makeup, man. They would do mocap.
I don't want to see mocap.
Even that. Just imagine his face, and like he would be. Oh my gosh.
Look at the 2015 one. One mocap.
What?
Like, wasn't the 2015 one?
Oh no, I know you were, Degrassi. I know you were. It's important to bring some facts to the table and be honest, because he was involved with those movies, but I do feel like he's going to ensure it doesn't go the same way. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, so I wouldn't do Seth Rogen as the Thing. I just wouldn't. I know
people were saying that.
I would do Lee Schreiber, man. Do Lee Schreiber. It's really easy. You gotta get a Jewish actor, though. You have to. You have to do a Jewish actor. But yeah, I think that we have one more topic after this. So,
yes, sir.
Well, Krasinski isn't young though, right? I mean, if Krasinski is,
he'd be the older one, though.
He'd be the oldest one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay for the Fantastic Four to be a little older, though, because, again, like, they're meant to be like a family. Like, they're meant to be a little older. I don't know. Well, we'll see. I mean, how much... Let me see. How old is John Krasinski?
I say 40.
Krasinski is 42 years old.
I'm close. That's a good age.
Is Kristen Bell? Kristen Bell's 41, so they're about the same age.
What about Johnny
Montgomery? Decree is 27, so you can
that's not that far. That's not that.
Yeah,
far.
I mean, like how old is?
Yeah, because if you think about Reed and
Lee Schreiber's the oldest. He's 54.
Yeah, so he'd be the oldest. He'd be the oldest member out of the bunch, actually. So yeah.
So, I mean, I would do like I don't think it's a bad thing for them to be older. I guess my point. Like, I'm okay with them being older.
I'm fine with the older stuff. Because if Suits, I mean, you get Suit has to be older because of her brother, and she was born. I mean, I don't get why people like. If you make them younger, it will look weird. It's just me.
Well, they can't be too much younger because they tried doing younger with
2015
with the 2015 one, and that didn't really work out the best.
Yeah,
that's the average age of most MCU primaries.
30 to 40.
Yeah, the 30 to 40 range. Hey, listen, John David Washington could be really good too. I mean, don't get me wrong, he could be good. I wouldn't mind him as Reed
I
Richards,
feel
but I
like
know
he's
some people are
gonna
going to complain
be.
about that.
I feel like he's gonna be Jon Stewart in for DC. You know, that's another topic.
If DC can get to him, you know.
Yeah. Kevin Feige's a
Yeah,
hand.
I would want Johnny Storm and Tom Holland to pal around. Let's see, how old is Tom Holland?
He's 26, right? 25.
25. So yeah, Decree Montgomery's 27. They're on the same age range. So
Hey,
that
by
could
the time Spider-Man 6 comes out,
no,
he'll be
no Vin
30.
Diesel's the thing. No.
Oh, please.
Hell no.
No, I'll say this. He could have Vin Diesel as Black Bolt for the MCU. Other than that, that's it.
I wouldn't even cast Vin Diesel as Black Bolt either.
Me either. Hell no. I don't.
He's good as Groot. Keep him as Groot. That's it.
I'm good. Why you want him to get paid his $1 million for saying that?
What about Vin Diesel as Silver Surfer?
Oh, Miles, you got to be trolling, man. Why is Galactus' arms and legs and space? No, he was not better as a Cloud. The Cloud was trash, bro. That was trash. We don't want that again.
Bro, when we saw Silver Surfer go in the Cloud, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, no, Vin Diesel's Black Bolt either.
I remember they was gonna do a third Fantastic Four in 2000 with Tim Story, and then they were gonna have Daredevil in there, and then it was gonna be so weird, that story. I don't know, man.
I would be fine with that, Hyperion. I wouldn't mind them doing Ultimate Green Goblin to be different from Dafoe. Just do Ultimate Goblin in a cool way where it's not... I mean, I think Ultimate Goblin would be the way the MC would go. Either do Ultimate Goblin or do Hobgoblin.
Wasn't they going to do Ultimate...
They do need a reboot in Humans.
Wasn't they going to do Ultimate Goblin and Amazing Spider-Man 3 before Sony shut that shit down?
Because it looks cool, Miles. Or Mike. Simple as that. It looks cool.
Mike...
Plus, he eats planets.
Bro, we like. Okay, never mind. I ain't gonna say it, bro. That's
yeah. Well, on to our last topic before we wind the show down. It's time to talk Sam Raimi and Spider-Man 4. Anthony's favorite topic.
The movie that will never happen, baby.
Will Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 4 happen? New comments improve the chances.
Oh my god.
So basically, Sam Raimi said, I didn't think it was possible after jumping back into the multiverse. I realized anything is possible now, so I'm completely open to it. And he said, oh yeah, we had a script years ago and we were actively working in pre-production. It became a thing where there was a deadline. I didn't want to make something that was less than great. I thought I had compromised a bit on Spider-Man 3, and I wanted to really pay the audience back on Spider-Man 4 and make the best Spider-Man of all, and I couldn't get the script together in that amount of time. So I told Sony, I think it's best you go out of your planned alternate Spider-Man storyline because I don't want to let the audiences down. Sam Raimi also revealed that they were looking at Kraven the Hunter to be one of the villains.
Oh, so the guy from the Parm, because he said that theory that the guy that say I'm the Rent was gonna be Kraven.
No, that was never true. That was never true.
Oh,
that was never true.
I'll sell that.
Yeah, Mr. Dickovich was never gonna be Kraven. Don't worry. That was never true.
Because we know Bruce Campbell is gonna be Mysterio in Spider-Man 4.
Oh, he's gonna have a cameo. Yes.
He has Mysterio in the first 10 minutes of the movie. And it was
originally the original script had Vulture, but it looks like Raimi really wanted to do Kraven. So maybe Kraven would have been Spider-Man 4 or 5. I don't know, but he said Kraven was going to be in Spider-Man 4.
Bro, Spider-Man 5 would have been in the MCU, but you know, thank God that never happened. Hey, I mean, listen, do I think Spider-Man 4 will happen? Nope, I don't think so. I love Sam Raimi, just I don't. I think Tobey's story is done already. So
I think you can do one last.
You could do Mayday. I get that, man. Yeah,
you could do Mayday Parker. I think one last Spider-Man movie with Tobey and Sam Raimi at the helm to conclude the story. I would be okay with that. But Sam Raimi did say it's up to Tobey. It's up to what story they can tell. It's up to if they feel it's good enough. And there's a lot of factors to this. Will it happen? Probably not. Do I want it to happen? Ego. Yes. Yeah, I want them to do Spider-Man 4. I just don't think it's going to happen because I think Sony's a mess of a studio right now, and I don't trust them to give Sam Raimi what he needs.
Yeah.
I don't trust them to do what's necessary to give him the time and resources to make the best movie he can make.
I'll say if Kevin Feige was involved with him, then
Well, if
yeah.
Feige was
Yeah.
producing and it was made by Marvel Studios, then yes, make the movie. If it's
And the
just
thing,
Sony by themselves, then no. I don't trust Tom
but
Rothman. I don't
doesn't
trust the brass over there.
but doesn't Sam Raimi doesn't like Sony, so
Well, he doesn't. He doesn't have a good history with them for obvious reasons, and plus Tom Rothman's
yes.
really bad too.
Yeah,
So
Tom Rothman is an idiot. Listen, they announced the El Muerto movie. So like, come on, bro. Listen, I think this was gonna happen. You're gonna see Tobey come back in Secret Wars and Andrew. They're gonna wrap up his storyline because when they were talking to each other, Andrew Spider-Man's like, I do want to fight a big alien. I never fought an alien. I can't remember the line, something like that. So I think they're gonna give him that witch. He's something. So like, listen. I dislike. I don't like Tobey Spider-Man. I don't like him on Spider-Man. Never. No, I think Spider-Man 2 is a good movie. I will listen. Tell him get to do Spider-Man 4. If Kevin Feige is a producer in it, then sure, you go ahead and greenlight it. Give the fans what they wanted, and stuff like that. If it doesn't happen, hey, you see Toby in Secret Wars one last time as a him as a to wrap up his story and stuff like that. And maybe you see his daughter and Kristen Dunst there and blah blah blah, and that's it. And I just want to see, like I just want to see Andrew to come back. I like just be honest. Everybody want to see Andrew come back
oh
one
yeah,
last
I mean
time.
that's something a lot of people are waiting
Yeah,
for
like
too.
we
I mean
want
we'll
Andrew.
see. We'll see what happens. I mean a lot of things are just up in the air right now, but anything's possible. I mean that's what the multiverse exists for, man. I mean that's just kind of the thing.
Yeah, I mean Spider-Man 4. I don't know. The thing is, when you really want to have two Spider-Man 4 at the same time, Tom Holland and Toby.
Well, that's the thing. Do you want
No,
two concurrent franchises? That's another important note as
and
well.
that will take away Tom Holland mm, box office from his
I don't
Spider-Man
think it would
4.
take away his box office, but I mean, I don't think that they would want to have two concurrent films, at the same time, right? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
gonna
they
be
should
weird.
do it. I just don't think they will. I just can't see it happening. I
You
just
could do a
can't.
Disney. You could do a Disney Plus series with Toby on Spider-Man.
Yeah, but Sony owns the TV rights, I believe. So
Fucking shit, you fucking piece of shit company. Oh my god.
Eddie, what do you think, man? Do you want to see Spider-Man 4?
I mean, I'm down for it. I think Amazing Spider-Man 3 makes more sense though. But like I said, Raimi keeps talking about it, and I don't know how Maguire feels about it, but I'll be on board to see it. I mean, to finally close it off, though, not anything else after that.
Yeah.
Unless they're having a story where he has like a kid, a daughter, or whatever else, and then that they could continue the story with that with the child, maybe. But yeah, I think it's best if they do hypothetically if they do the story, then just to close it off for good and not have that iteration of the character anymore. But I'm down. I would see it. Sony, I think, when it comes to Raimi, because he keeps, like I said, the fact that he keeps talking about it is kind of strange. But I think with Doctor Strange, him being involved with Marvel Studios now, I think that movie's gonna be successful. Like it's gonna be a hit. So with that, it's like Sony. If he talks about it, for a fact he owns
Okay.
marketing. It's like, come on, something stupid. Just let him do whatever he wants. Just it's common sense. If piggyback on the success of what he's to do with Doctor Strange. If you already had a relationship with him before, so just call him up and say, "Are you really serious about this?"
Come on, Mike. Really, bro? Oh, Jesus Christ,
Just a
bro.
reminder, please don't post spoilers. Thank you.
And No Way Home did not make $2 billion because of garbage Toby. Stop it.
Well, he helped, but yeah, I mean, it was a
Yeah.
collaborative effort. There
Where has
was
ever
a lot of
Toby became a box
circumstances.
office draw? Like, man. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. It made money because of Tom Holland. Everybody loved Tom and
yeah,
Andrew. But I agree with Eddie. I do agree with Eddie what you say. I mean,
yeah.
I just want to see Amazing Spider-Man 3 more than or get him to be in the Sony universe or something. I just want to see Andrew more to get a story concluded and done and be with. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna about wrap it up for this episode of Marvel Mania. Thank you to Eddie and Anthony for hanging out with me and chilling, talking about some Marvel goodness. Marvel Mania episode 2 will be this Tuesday. We'll be going over the Doctor Strange 2 social media reactions and the first reviews, as well as giving our final predictions for the film before it releases, and we all go see it starting Thursday. So again, very sorry to hear that you got spoiled, Murdoch. That's why I've been so careful with
I'm
live
sorry,
chat.
man. I feel
I'm
bad for
very
you.
sorry. We're gonna try and keep things spoiler free going forward on at least my channel, and hopefully Max's too. We're gonna try our best. Speaking of which, please make sure, if you have not already, please make sure to subscribe to Marvel Mania. Leave a like on the video; it really helps out. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Again, we'll be back at it again on Tuesday, talking Doctor Strange 2 and the final predictions and theories for the film and the reviews before that movie hits the web or hits the theaters.
The $1.5 million movie.
Million or billion?
Billions.
Okay, Billy. I was about to say it's gonna make 1.5 million. It already made 1.5 million just in pre-ticket sales.
Well, that's DC ticket sales right there.
Right. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. We out of here. This is
Peace,
RJ,
everybody.
as always, saying peace the hell.